Hopefully you guys are all safe. Let me just kick this off with hopefully you guys are all safe. Hopefully you guys are following instructions, and you know, don't get too brave out there, and don't do anything stupid. So just be safe out there. I know we're all going through a tough time. So this is like week 4 now, man. I think we're on like week 4 of our weekly discussion. So couple topics for us. First one is just a couple community updates I just saw randomly on the internet. Next gen console for FGC, like what do you think that's gonna look like? And then just some personal stuff. So let's get into it. I'm not gonna spend too much time this week. We're just gonna go right down. If you guys are in the chat, I definitely need you guys to participate if you guys have any thoughts so we can get this conversation rolling. But the first thing that I wanted to point out was the CPT 2020 Premier Pass like launched today. So basically there's like a guild costume. We just saw it, Lucia costume. Also, I didn't see it yet, but the Champion's Choice, was there a costume for Laura? I don't know. Did you guys see that? There's a new stage which we didn't see. All this stuff I didn't really get to see yet. So that's supposed to be happening today, but I didn't see any of the stuff. Like I didn't see any of the graphics or anything like that. So maybe it'll be up shortly. It is still today, so we'll see what's good. With that said, here's the stupid guild costume, right? Did you see this? It looks like a Joker, right? Yeah, it's like a Austrian theme was Lucia's. I don't really know what's happening with this stuff, man. I think they just like went nuts. Champion's costume and stage comes later. Got it. He's a clown. He's supposed to be a clown. Is that what it is? Dude, I don't know. Super butt. Okay, so a couple things that just kind of came in. Evo is still on for now, right? But the Street Fighter League got delayed. That sucks. We also heard, this is just hot off the presses, that the first half of the Capcom Pro Tour is actually canceled, right? It's crazy, man. So they canceled any of the Capcom Pro Tours. There's no pro circuit right now happening for Street Fighter. So sad face for the FGC. It's a little unfortunate, but I think it's a must. You know, if we were to think about whether or not this is a necessity, of course it's not a necessity. I mean, think about it. This is pro gaming we're talking about. But on the flip side, right, there are people who make a career out of this. Not only the players, but also tournament organizers and sponsors and all this stuff. So it is, you know, honestly, it's affecting everybody. But, you know, like, if you guys know anything about the fighting game community, there's not a lot of money being passed around. You know, there's a lot of people that just travel to FGC tournaments. Like, we do one a year. Myself and Clever Art, we do East Coast Throwdown every year. But some of the guys that we talk to, like Dynamic Custom Beadworks, those guys. There's a lady that does like really cool like keychains and stuff. Like they this is what they do for a living, and there's no events to go to. So like, what are they doing, right? Kind of sucks. So that's the reality. Here's the Evo statement. At this time, Evo is moving forward with its plans to hold the event July 31st to August 2nd at Mandalay Bay, subject to its reopening, but we're still actively monitoring updates from the World Health Organization, CDC, local governments, public health agencies regarding COVID-19, and continuing to assess the situation. The health of our attendees and staff will be overriding factor in making a decision. Should Evo be postponed or canceled, all ticket purchases will be refunded. That's kind of nice too, right? Lucia looks like St. Pauli girl, huh? Oh yeah, you're right. The beer, that's true. But yeah, that's what's up, Kinko. We're going through our weekly discussion right now. Some good news, right? Guilty Gear getting rollback netcode, the good netcode, right? I don't know if they're using GGPO, but they probably are making their own version of GGPO. I don't know if you guys know, there's a big Japanese culture that's basically saying that like, hey, like we should be making our own code. So I don't think they're licensing or like buying another netcode, but what do you call it? Yeah, they're gonna do it on their own, but it is rollback, right? And you know, that's basically what's happening right now. And then they did a trailer for Milia and Zato, right? Zato 1. So that's awesome. A lot of Melia players out there. Zato, I keep thinking about Kyohei. You know, he picks Zato. So shout out to the Guilty Gear team, man. Arc System Works is kicking ass right now. This is like probably the best news from the fighting game community right now. All right, let's see. Here's a little look at the game. That's Faust, right? Couple other things. EG picked up the Kill Sage and Sonic Fox. So EG is a big name right now. They're like the new Echo Fox, or they always were like a big name. They had Justin Wong and all that stuff back in the day. Ricky Ortiz, Chris G. Still, I don't know if these guys are still on, but that's some big names. So those guys landed a home. Really good news, you know, for both those players. So good shit. There's still people giving out money for the fighting game community. So shout out to those two individuals, and shout out to Evil Geniuses, who also rebranded. They have like a new logo and stuff too. And other thing too is that netcode adjustments, right? Street Fighter 5 basically got updated today, guys. So I was playing on it just earlier. It seemed pretty good. I can't really give you the definitive like what's going on exactly, but it seems like they patched a little thing. I was playing fine on 2-bar connections, if that's anything. So go check it out for yourselves. I'm pretty sure it's like different regions are affected differently. But what I read is that they're what do you call it? They changed the way that the game looks for matches, so you get better results for like ranked matches and stuff like that. So that's basically what I heard. Arc System, man, if only they'd be tapped to develop a certain dormant franchise. Imagine a Darkstalkers by Arc System Works. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Right? Okay, so we're gonna play Street Fighter 4 after this, guys. We got the homies about to hop in a lobby. So that's about it for just community updates, guys. And here's another big thing. They did announce some of the more details for the 2 new consoles coming out, right? PS5, right? And I don't know if you see this. This was the guy doing the technology preview, and I thought he really looked like Garth from fucking Wayne's World, so I put Garth over here, right? Right. Hold on, guys. So, holiday launch 2020 looks like it's popping. Hopefully, COVID doesn't really like delay this. But the big debate right now is whether it's going to be like cloud or disk-based, right? I don't know what like Microsoft is really going towards the cloud. The other big thing I saw was like load speeds were a huge factor for both consoles, right? So that's one of the things that are going to be up for debate for the future for like next gen consoles, right? But for us, for the fighting game community, what's going to be more important? Like backwards compatibility, I think is going to be huge. So like the PlayStation kind of has an advantage right now because of the fighting game selection. The Garth explanation explains the entire presentation exactly. They're going to offer a low tier with no disk drive and higher one. I see. Is that how it's going to go? Right? But like right now, if we're talking about backwards compatibility, right? PlayStation has tons of fighting games. Xbox One does have some, like, DBZ, Tekken, but it's not the dominant console that's being played on right now. So will this continue on for the next generation? Will the FGC will still continue to use the PlayStation format, right? Series X can play all the original Xbox games and up. That's pretty awesome too. So right now, I think it's just depending on what developers make the game, right? Yeah, that's true too. Controller, right? Imagine you can still use all your fight sticks, right? That's the next thing. I spoke to Brooke. If you guys don't know, I have a pretty good relationship with Brooke. But those guys committed to supporting whatever console in any capacity, right? They're basically like, we're ready. Like, hopefully the UFB will just work. They can just update all the UFBs, right? That's a universal fighting board, if you guys don't know. And that would just work, and that would just be amazing. So hopefully that's the case. Right, but Brooke is just committed to making sure that everything works. What's up, Juke? Right. So the IP, right? Maybe if Street Fighter 6 comes out, is crossplay going to be the biggest thing, right? If crossplay is on every game, then it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Brooke is amazing for the FGC for sure. Brooke is definitely amazing for the FGC, man. So, like, I think it's the big IPs that are really going to drive the next generation console. If Street Fighter 6 drops on Xbox, then it is what it is. We're all moving to Xbox if we play Street Fighter, right? Hopefully, crossplay is a thing. Hopefully, it's just something that is just going to be a de facto, default, thing for fighting games, but all games in general. If all games were crossplay, life would be good, right? Wouldn't you guys agree? So, yep. I don't know. I think right now, just based on what I said, I think PlayStation has a mini advantage in the fact that they already have current titles up and running for PlayStation 4, and backwards compatibility would be able to support it. So hopefully that's the case. Crossplay should become standard at this point for sure. That's how it was with COD. Back it was 360 for COD. Everyone bought a 360. Then it switched to PlayStation 4. Correct, man. 360 was the shit, at least for the fighting game community. Like Street Fighter 4 ran best on 360, right? It just was the competitive standard. But here's another player. PC Master Race. Where does PC Master Race leave? Where does that leave the other consoles, right? Like PC is like incredible. Should everyone just play on PC? I will tell you though, the only downfall for PC, first of all, I enjoy everything I play on PC. For the most part, it's a better experience, right? Everything's better, graphics are better, usually the networking is better, everything's better. Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, that's another news, man. So Kinko brought it up. I posted this also on our Discord. Sam Show is going to be exclusive to Epic Games and their store. Boo. You just completely, I'm sorry, SNK. You guys just screwed up any chance of having a community on PC. Right, Sam Show is dead, dude. It's such a good game, guys. Stadia, come on, man. I'm sorry, man. They just... Yeah, it broke our hearts. SNK, you guys broke our hearts, man. So, that's my little rant on next gen, guys. Let me know your thoughts. A little bit personal updates. So tomorrow, actually not tomorrow, Friday night, 2 days from today, I'll be sponsoring this tournament. I did this artwork for them. Actually, me and Clever Art did. It's called No God, No Neutral. My man Asta is hosting this tournament series online. My man Zaul on the mic. I'll probably be commentating as well, or hosting a stream on my own. So that's going to happen. And it's just an online series. I know we're all stuck at home, so if you guys want to win 20 bucks and win some JXK prizes, just go ahead and sign up. The information is, if you do !Discord and on the chat, or go find my Discord channel, you'll be able to sign up on the online tournament section, right? What's wrong with the Epic Store is just something else to install. It's about the community, VB, right? It's literally just like, there's just like a big giant Steam community, like chatting with your friends on Steam. Like none of that stuff can really happen. I know you can do it on Discord, but it's just, man, yeah. Honestly, if you're gonna play Sam Show, just play on PS4. Like that's where everyone's at. All right. So guys, tomorrow we're gonna be doing the JXK 2-year anniversary stream. Myself and Clever Art, all the pieces that we did. Dude, we did a lot of work this freaking year. Season 2. We did a lot of freaking work, man. Like, incredible amount of freaking graphics and illustrations for the fighting game community. Man, it's just... I would just love to go through it and just, like, talk about each one that we did. There's a lot of pieces, so we'll probably have to move quickly. Otherwise, we're going to be streaming for a long time. But Friday night, again, go check out Asta's stream. It's Asta FGC. You guys can see it right over here. Asta FGC. And we'll be sponsoring this mini online tournament. So if you guys want to have fun tomorrow, please do that. All right. And actually on Friday, I keep saying tomorrow, but Friday, just go play online, man. What else are you going to do? $20, like random $20 prize. And I'm going to be sending out like a print pack for you guys. All right. I say indefinitely after a certain time, the player base is so small. Just put a little server in a corner somewhere to run those games and let people yeah, exactly. That would be a good idea, man. Definitely a good idea. All right, guys, that is the end of our weekly update. Thank you for tuning in this week. I know this was a quick one, but there's not really much going on with all the stuff happening. So yeah, we're going to be doing that anniversary stream tomorrow, guys. All right.